Welcome to the Wall Residences TRAX Manager Time Approval Guide. This will show you the basics on how to log in to East Central as a manager and approve time cards. You can log into East Central from a web browser by using the following address: wallresidences.eastcentral.com. RAP team lead employees who don't have a provided Wall Residences laptop can utilize their mobile phones if they have internet on their phones by entering the same address. These are the only employees who should be logging on with their phones. The Login with Mobile Phone option on the login page is not enabled at this time. You must go to the internet and log in through your web browser on your smartphone. Please use the provided blank timesheets for RAP employees who do not have internet on their phone or have missed a punch or forgot a punch, etc. Please use the provided blank time punch correction form for all employees who have missed a punch or forgotten a punch, punched incorrectly, etc. If any employee has trouble logging into East Central, please contact Human Resources at humanresources@wallresidences.com. Your next step is to request your W-2 form. First, you will select the Pay Stubs icon, and then select the green Actions box on the top right of your screen, and select Earning Statements. You can then select to have your W-2 be sent to you by US Mail or go paperless. If you choose to go paperless, you as an employee will have the option to print your W-2 form from home. By choosing this option, your W-2 will not be sent through mail. If you have chosen the Go Paperless option by accident, please contact payroll and they can mail you your W-2 form. You will then see on the Earning Statements page your personal information, employment information, tax filing status, banking information, and your current deductions. Please contact Human Resources if you see any discrepancies on this section. In order to see your Manager Time Approval icon, you must have selected a W-2 option. After you have completed Step 2, the icon will populate on your East Central dashboard. If the Manager Time Approval icon still does not populate after choosing your W-2 option, please contact Payroll Department at payroll@wallresidences.com. You may then select your Manager Time Approval icon on your East Central dashboard to take you to the TRAX payroll. TRAX will default to View Activity under the Timesheet section, which is on the top green bar. This section is to view time card activity. If there are time card punches, you should see the employee's name at the bottom under the employee name column. If you do not see any employees, then you have no time card activity. If you have no time card activity, you can still view your employees from here. Just select where it says Employee, and you should see the list of your employees. If you do not see any of your employees or have a discrepancy in employees from this section, please contact Payroll. Please ensure you have the correct work start date selected to capture all the punches for the pay period, and also ensure that employees have clocked in and clocked out for each day. The Hours column calculates the total hours for each shift punched. The Job column shows the service for location the employee worked for that shift. If it is regular, this is the service area or location that the employee was hired for. If the employee has transferred on their time card to another location, then it would show the changed location on the Job column. If you need to delete an entire shift, click Delete on the Actions column. If you only need one punch deleted, please contact Payroll. Do not select the Delete Actions column if you need to delete just one punch. If you need to add a punch, select the Add Punch block. Select the correct date you wish to add a punch. A calendar will then populate for you to choose your date, and then click the drop-down arrow to select your employee. Next, you can click the Find box. Once you click Find Your Employee, this window will populate. You should then click Edit under the Actions column. Once you click on Edit, another window will populate. Input the missing time. If the missing time is any time between 1 or 9, whether it be AM or PM, you must key the time in as 0100. For example, if they missed a punch at 3:48 from coming back from lunch, you key in 0348 without a colon. And please ensure that it is PM or AM and then click Update. You can also choose to add a note in the box next to the corresponding added time. Please ensure that the Job column is selected on the correct location for that shift. You can also add a missing punch by clicking the Edit function on the Actions column. If you have several employees, you can select the drop-down arrow beside Employee and select the employee you need to make that correction. Input the missing punch under the clock out or clock in column. Then select Update. If the night employee misses their out punch, you must add their out punch as 11:59 p.m. and then clock them back in at 12 a.m. first. Once those times have been entered, you can add their actual out punch for their shift. TRAX system will automatically punch all night employees out at 11:59 p.m. and then back in at 12 a.m. So if they see these times on their timesheet, it is correct. They will just need to either go to lunch if they don't take a lunch break, or in my day if they punched for a lunch break. Once all time corrections are completed, select Approve Time Log to approve all punches including overtime. You can approve all by each employee or approve all punches for your entire group of employees. Please ensure that you have no missed punches before you approve all punches. If you have missed punches, you can select View Punches and correct those from this area. Please do not select the lock pay cycle for managers. If you select Approve Punches and have missed punches, TRAX will flag you with this message. Once you have all time punches corrected, you will no longer receive an error message. To approve time off, select Manage Time Off. Click the drop-down arrow in the Actions box, and then approve or deny the time off request. Please review all data in each column before selecting your actions. Once you have made your selection, your employee will receive an automatic email letting them know if their time has been approved or denied. The manager that has approved or denied the request will appear in the last two columns along with the date approved. You can also review all your employees' time off requests by selecting Filter by Status, Pending, Approved, or Canceled. If you select the Edit function, TRAX will allow you to change the request time of date, change the hour type, and the number of hours if needed. For example, if an employee meant to request bereavement or jury duty, it can be changed here if those hours have been approved by a director or if they made up additional time and don't need their original number of PTO hours requested. After making your changes, please select Update and then select the drop-down arrow beside the action box and approve or deny your change. Please do not use the Assign Work Schedule field at this time. Payroll is currently trying to have this field disabled for all supervisors and managers. For reports, you can print or review multiple reports including PTO balances by selecting the date range or the current pay cycle. PTO balances will be loaded on the first week of October. For holidays, please do not add any legal holidays. Payroll will process these holidays. Thank you for watching the TRAX Manager Time Approval Guide. If you have any questions, you may contact your payroll at payroll@wallresidences.com.